In this lesson, we're going to go over something called an email autoresponder for Amazon. So there are very particular autoresponders that work just with Amazon. So you might be wondering what an email autoresponder is. Well, it's an email that you can send out to your customer after they purchase your product and during very specific points in the actual purchase process. So let me quickly show you how you can create one and get additional seller feedback and or product feedback from your customers. So I'm inside of, I've got a picture here of a product that I like to use called Feedback Genius. Now Feedback Genius is very economical. It can be about $20 a month, but you can offer this type of service to your actual client in order to help them acquire more seller feedbacks as well as reviews. And it does a lot of other things, like it can monitor for something called a hijacker, which we'll go over in a future module. But inside of Feedback Genius, you can create brand new emails that will be sent out to your actual clients' purchasers. So right here, the main actual screen is under Dashboard. It shows you all the stats. The Messages section is the main area you'll be working in to create your emails. The Feedback section shows you all seller feedback only, so you'll see exactly what your clients say about your individual seller performance. So there's actually two types of feedbacks. That's product feedbacks that go directly to your actual product, and there's seller feedback that rate the seller's performance. So that would be you or your client. Then there's the Review section, which are product reviews your product has received. It monitors those. And then there is the Product section where you can add individual products that Feedback Genius will watch for you as well as allow you to email about. And then finally there's Sent, which shows you all the emails that have been sent by Feedback Genius, and Analytics, which shows the data from sending these actual emails. So in order to create a brand new message, what you'll need to do is, this is the way the messages look. In this particular instance, we've got a message that wants to notify our customer that their product is out for delivery. So notice it has this code that it'll send them a message that says out for delivery and then the name of their product. And then it tells you the marketplace is on and what triggers this event to happen. In this case, it's 1 day after the product has been confirmed delivered. Your customer will receive an email saying the product's out for delivery. And then the status of this actual campaign is paused, but I can turn it back on by hitting the play button. So that is the title of the actual subject line on the email. Here we got the new message create button. This is the trigger or whatever triggers the email being sent. And then this is the status if it's active, inactive, or testing. And then edit the message or unpause it. So here's what you get when you create a new message. You can either use their library of templates, you can create your own message, or copy an existing message that you have on another product. So when I first get started, I usually just picked View Library of Templates, and as you get better at writing copy as well as email, you can start to create your own. But I usually go with their standard templates, and you'll see some of them here. I chose the event of package out for delivery, and then I'm to pick one of these emails, and it'll already be a nicely crafted email that I can use on my products. So you'll notice here that that one that I picked is asking for a product review, but it also gives them an ebook. So it says, hello first, it's our pleasure to have you as a customer. You can go ahead and proceed to read the whole thing, and then you can decide either to close this or use this template. And then you can also edit the message yourself. So you can craft your own title, create your own subject, and create the Amazon account that you got this from, as well as pick these great little short codes to say their first name or the product name or any of that information. There are the short codes. Here's everything that we just talked about. And you'll also notice that this particular one is set to inactive and the title is perfect orders. And once again, here is the actual email that is being sent out with those perfect orders. Here's the product link, and it basically tells them what product they ordered. Please verify that it was not damaged. There's actually no asking of a review, so you cannot, according to Amazon's terms of service, blatantly ask the customer for a review. So you have to sort of be very clever with your words. And you'll notice that in this one, if there is any reason that you wouldn't rate this as a 5-star experience, please contact us as opposed to actually leaving the review, is what we're basically asking here. And then once you're finished, you can save and send a test to yourself, or you can continue and save the message. Now, this message will be sent 1 day after the marked out for delivery. And you can also show some advanced filters, which are confirmed, shipped, delivered, or returned. And it can be sent a certain number of days. And you can also send it to only particular SKUs. So if you want to separate, say you have a skin cream versus a fat loss product, you can separate both of them, either by SKU or ASIN. And then lastly, the couple things that I wanted to show here is that you can also use other filters for it. ASIN is not, SKU is not, and shipping filters if the shipping is in different countries, and or if the price is less than or greater than. And a lot of different actual things that you can filter this for. But once you're done, you'll click on done. And you can also use a bunch of short codes. But I usually like to send 3 emails. The first email, I thank the person and I give them tips and tricks on how to actually use my product. If possible, I try to engage them with a story and why we started the company. We tell them we care about the actual customer, all that good stuff. And there's a famous marketer by the name of Andre Chaperon that likes to have open style loops and sequences. And he calls it a soap opera sequence where he opens up loops within the emails. So I sometimes get like very creative with some of these emails and actually do that just when I have time. Email 2 is usually sent out 7 days after they receive the product, and I continue with the story and or our mission and commitment to a level of excellence. And I ask for an unbiased review of the product or an unbiased seller feedback. And then finally, email 3 is 10 days after they receive the product. I check to make sure they enjoyed the product, and again, ask for the product review and or seller feedback. And so that's pretty much it with emails. So hopefully you learned something, and I will see you in the next video.